Tim Wallach is 0 for 1, has walked line to right and walked. Hard ground ball, great grab, Greene. It's over. He's pitched a no-hit, no-run game, making the final out himself. Tommy Greene, a no-hitter.
All right, we're back broadcasting live at the Toms River Auto Group studio right here in Northville. Billy Schweim, Nicky Earnshaw. That happened on May 23rd, 1991. 30 years ago, Nick, you weren't even born.
No, I wasn't born for another 9 years.
All right, let's go to and now it's time to go on the mound with former Phillies pitcher Tommy Greene, sponsored by Blitz's Market of Ocean City, located at 21st and Asbury Avenue in Ocean City. Try their famous breakfast sandwiches. Of course, we had that this morning. Their hoagies, gourmet burgers, and their vegetarian options. Online ordering is available at blitzesmarkets.com or give them a call at 609-399-9983. Start your day off with Blitz's freshly squeezed orange juice. Mention the locker room, get $1 off their 12 ounces of liquid sunshine. Let's go to the Toms River Volkswagen Sports Hotline and welcome into the locker room. He threw a no-hitter 30 years ago, Tommy Greene. Good morning, Tina Greene.
Good morning, Billy. Hey, guys, how you doing?
You know, Tommy, for me, and I told you this before, it never gets old. I love that cut with Harry Callis, and I know you don't play because it's you, but I play. My brother said, "Are you overdoing it a little bit?" I said, "No, it never gets old."
Well, I hope so. I mean, that's one of them rare things in life that happens. It's one of those special days, and I hope it lasts, forever.
Yeah, it will.
In Philadelphia lore, so.
Hey, Tommy, Nicky wasn't even born when you did that.
I know. Hey, you're trying to make me feel old.
That was him, Tommy, not me. Not me.
I'm older than both of you, so there you go. Tommy, all right, before we get started with your analysis of the Phillies play, and I know your mantra, Schweiner, don't get too excited when things are great. Don't get too low when things are bad. I can't help it. I'm a fan. I'm pumped up. 9 wins in a row. But I got it. But before we get started with your analysis, we're talking about, what do you think about the kitchen mitt? Like, these guys, it's a kitchen mitt. Get rid of it.
The what mitt?
The kitchen. They're all wearing those kitchen mitts.
On the bases.
On the bases.
Oh, as far as steal the bases,
Yeah.
Come
on,
they're trying to keep from banging their fingers up or something like that. But I don't know. Yes, gang, you know the way it is these days, man.
I wonder what Larry Boa thinks.
Don't get me started on that one.
Hey, Tommy Greene, man. I know you got to beat the teams that you're playing. The Pittsburgh Pirates, Colorado, the Athletics, not the three best teams in the league, but yet they're winning. They're 9-0. I mean, that's a great sign, don't you think?
Well, I mean, any team out there could beat you. I mean, they might not be up to our caliber, but I mean, they're big league ball clubs. They're good ball players on that other team, and you run across a hot pitcher or something they can hold you down and give that team a chance to score a couple runs that puts you across. And Colorado almost did that the final day. One of the final days in. I mean, we won. They didn't score any, but we won 2-0.
Yeah,
it was a good ball game.
And guess what? The Colorado Rockies, Tommy, they beat the Yankees the other night.
Yeah. I mean, just because on paper you got the mighty Yankees or the Phillies or whatever or whoever's going good that day, anybody can be beaten. It's just like we went through our Rocky spell. It seems like we couldn't win a game. Say almost, and now it feels like we're finding ways to do things. So we're doing some little things, making some plays. Throwing people out at home. Things just got to happen for us to win sometimes, and then that's what's happening. They're playing good ball. It's team baseball.
They're playing great team baseball. Of course, every Sunday throughout the baseball season, we go on the mound with former Phillies pitcher Tommy Greene, brought to you by Blitz's Market of Ocean City. Bryce Harper gets his hair cut, and then all of a sudden he goes on a tear. I know, but baseball players are more superstitious than any other player, other athlete, I believe, because of the way the game is, right? Highs and lows. I mean, if you go 3 for 10. I mean, that's 300. That's not that great a percentage, but if you do that, you're an all-star.
Oh yeah, I mean, you do that day in and day out. I mean, you hit 300, you're gonna be there at the end, be one of the main guys. Yeah, so I mean, it's a good thing. But back to the haircutting thing, we did that. I remember back when I was in A-ball in '86, we started out like 13-25 or something like that for the year. And a couple of guys went and got their haircut like Bryce did. We reeled off like 3 or 4 wins, and then almost all of us after that did. We went there. We won the next 25 out of 27 games.
And that does a lot for chemistry, right, Tommy?
I mean, it just brings everybody comes together on something, and I don't know the way it worked. It just worked. We started playing good baseball, but it's contagious. You start playing good and thinking right, and being positive and doing the right things. I mean, good things can happen, and that's what happened. So that's what's happening with the Phillies right now. Good, they believe that they're going to win, and they're going out there playing solid baseball right now.
Tommy, how important is Kyle Schwarber been this year? He's just been on a tear since the start of the season. Talk to me about what you've noticed from him going, from the leadoff spot back down in the lineup to the cleanup role, protecting Harper. I mean, just what is it about Kyle Schwarber that just makes him so important to this team?
Well, I mean, first of all, it's his makeup as to who he is. He's steady Eddie. You don't get too high. I mean, he's like we say, you don't get too high, don't get too low. He knows he's going to have his struggles, just like this road trip. Why'd he get like 4 hits and 3 of them are home runs, so far, or something like that. So I don't know the exact numbers like that, but it's one thing that's been constant with it is his power numbers. And when he centers one up, I mean, it don't matter if he hits it on the line or not. It tends to go out. There's not a ballpark that can hold him, So he's just been real steady. He's been obviously off the field or in the clubhouse. He's been that steady mantra, that guy they could go to and look at and see how the game's supposed to be done, and the way it's supposed to be played.
If you were the Phillies, I mean, he's in a contract year. Is it like a must to bring him back next year?
I mean, yeah. I mean, nothing's a must, but I mean, would you like to have that guy? He's the leader of the team. I mean, and I mean, we don't know. I don't know Kyle personally, so it all depends on what he wants, to do. Will he, what kind of deal would he make? Because I'm pretty sure that the Phillies would love to have him back. And it comes in, I mean, how much money are you willing to spend, type of thing. If they can come together something mutually, and I mean, that won't devastate the team. I mean, I think that something like that's going to happen. I mean, you learn this quickly in baseball. No matter what the fans want, and they think it's a business. Right. You learn that quick. It comes down to dollar and cents sometimes. So I mean, and that's just the way it is. But me personally, I'd love to. I want him back. He's the leader of that team, and he goes about it the right way. And he puts up the numbers, the power numbers that pushes runs and gets runs and walks and gets them across the plate, and that's what he does.
All right, let's talk about your specialty pitching, because 30 years ago, May 23rd, 1991, you threw a no-hitter. Zach Wheeler looks like he's got the eye of a tiger. Look at his numbers, Tommy. He's got 11 games. 11 quality starts. He's 6-1, 70 innings. He's second in the league in strikeouts with a 2.42 ERA. The guy looks like he wants that Cy Young.
Well, he's been that steady Eddie since he's been here with us, So it's like I tell you before, Billy, leave him alone, let him play. Let him play.
Hey, what will you do with Aaron Nola, Tommy?
Well, first of all, you got to get him healthy. You got to make sure that when he comes back, he is healthy. As far as his legs are under him. And if it takes him going to make a couple, I mean, he's going to have to me, make some rehab starts, make a rehab start so see how everything pops back, because he's got to be able to use his legs to throw baseball. You got to have, the arm strength. You got to have that. So I thought he was a little short there at the end. Could have been because of the legs, and the foot or ankle injury and stuff he's had. Yeah. Because you stop driving, you start getting out there, you shorten up, and the ball, they see it just a touch longer, and they can do some damage. And then if you miss over the middle of the plate, not back up bases.
Not to make you feel any older than you are, but it was 34 years ago. I mean, I got to maybe
gotta get your math right.
Yeah, I got to get. I'm a history major, Tommy. I'm not good at math.
Hey, 30, 34. What's
I'm like 30. Like, wait, Nikki goes, it's 34. What are you doing? I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. But like I said, I'm a history major. I'm not a math major. Today we got Luzardo on the hill, 5-0 with a 1.95 ERA. Come on, Tommy.
Yeah, pretty good. Ain't he? Leave him alone, Billy. Leave him alone.
He tells me to leave him alone.
He's doing some good things. Leave him alone. Just let him keep doing what he's doing.
Hey, Tommy, are you down at the Jersey Shore?
Yeah.
Yeah,
nice.
You got to come visit us. We're going to be in Wildwood. Listen, we're going to be in Wildwood on the 7th of June.
Yep.
For the BFL Football League. Tully Bantacan is going to be running this league, the BFL. We can't wait. We're going to be down there broadcasting live.
Are you? You gonna be down there? I'm not sure if I want to be down that weekend or not. So
now, Tommy, we've had.
I do some other stuff. So
I know you do, Tommy. I know you're a busy man, but listen, we've had some big time athletes in the studio. We've had Proper. We've had Craig Berube. We've had a few. We got to get you. We got to get a jersey, a green jersey, autographed by you, and we put it up.
On the wall.
Put it up on the wall. We need one of them.
Wall of shame.
Well, Tommy, listen, man, it is Memorial Weekend, and we do remember those who made the ultimate sacrifice. I know that you're one of those guys that appreciate the sacrifices that the veterans have made for us. And, we especially Pat Tillman, that's a great story in and of itself, the sacrifice he made.
Yes, exactly. This weekend is for all of us to give homage to the people who have fought and gave the ultimate sacrifice for this country, and it's ongoing today, So, it's you got to remember that. I was fortunate enough to be around somebody last night that it was in the service in the Marines and stuff that had been fought and been across the seas and done things. So it was good to be able to have a conversation and talk and thank them for their service and what they've done.
All right, you tell Wendy we said enjoy their weekend. And, Tommy, as always, we appreciate you, and we look forward to talking to you each and every Sunday throughout the baseball season.
You got it, pal.
There he is, Tommy Greene on the Toms River Volkswagen Sports Hotline on the mound with former Phillies pitcher Tommy Greene. It's sponsored by Blitz's Market of Ocean City, located at 21st and Asbury Avenue. Try their famous breakfast sandwiches, hoagies, gourmet burgers, and vegetarian options. Online ordering is available at blitzesmarkets.com or give them a call at 609-399-9983. Start your day off with Blitz's freshly squeezed orange juice. Mention the locker room and get $1 off their 12 ounces of liquid sunshine.
It's funny. When I was younger, I got to meet him at a meet and greet when I was little.
Right.
I got to find that picture and send it to him.
Now on Blitz's, we had it. He signed autographs at Blitz's.
Yeah, I remember last year.
We'll see if we can get either Tommy. We'll try to get a couple of the guys down there. But they have it on their. They have a big screen, and they have pictures of everything.
Yeah,
we're sitting there.
Love Blitzes.
And let me just say something about Tommy Greene. I didn't know him as a ball player, but I know him, afterwards. And he's such a great guy.
Yep.
And he just, what he loves? He loves baseball.
He
just loves
baseball guy through and through.
Through and through, and he just loves talking about baseball. And we're lucky to have him on our show.
Yeah, absolutely.
The first hour of the locker room is powered by Surety Title. Surety provides comprehensive title insurance protection and professional settlement services for home buyers and sellers, real estate agents, brokers, lenders, home builders, developers, and attorneys to facilitate your real estate purchases. From the shore to Center City and every place in between, Surety Title is there for you with over 20 office locations in New Jersey and PA. That's Surety Title. For more information, call my good friend Ron Conklin at 856-988-8900 or give Chris Mooney a call in the Ocean City office, 609-399-1227. Now, I want everybody in our area has heard about the Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine that is run by ex-Philadelphia tight end Ken Dunnick. But were you aware of their private business network they call the Legacy Club? Every month, they hold private events at upscale locations in Philadelphia and South Jersey that attract over 200 top business people. If you have an interest in attending one of these events and see it's a fit for your business, send an email to ken@jerseymanmagazine.com or give them a call at 856-912-4007 for more information. All right, when we return, we'll read off some text messages and wrap up hour number one. You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim and Nikki Earnshaw right here on 97.3 ESPN.